Future Beth here from August. So what happened in May, or more, what didn't happen in May? Not a lot happened, that's for sure. I actually only did 6 things in May, 6 running things in May, and one of them was the Ultra, so that's not fantastic, is it? Did a little 5k at the start of May and then didn't run for about 2 weeks, and that was because I was having a pain on my right side, hip, back, I don't know what it was, leg, and it had been going on. It was a little pain and it was like niggly for weeks or a couple of weeks, you know, and I was like, that's fine, but then it didn't really get any better, and then I was like, I do want to do this Ultra at the end of the month. So I phoned my GP and then they referred me to their physio, who then couldn't give me an appointment till after the Ultra, like 2 weeks after, and she's like, yeah, I'd recommend you don't run in that time. And I was like, that's not ideal. So I found a local sports physio and went there instead, because I'd much rather pay to go and see them sooner than wait. And he was really helpful, really nice, and was basically, and by the time I actually went to see him, my leg wasn't, or hip muscle thing wasn't actually feeling that bad, and he was like, oh, you actually seem fairly okay. And he was like, I don't really recommend you do the Ultra, but it's up to you. So I was like, oh, I'll just play it by ear, see how it goes, and I did end up doing it. But no, he was really good, and he said, I actually don't think I need to see you again, which was really nice, rather than being like, oh no, I'll see you again, and you know, so it was nice that you didn't just feel the need to, you know, make me pay more money. And then my first proper bit of actual exercise, because I wasn't running, was tail walking the half marathon, which was a lot of fun, and there's a whole video on it, so you can go watch my whole tail walking the Goring Gap half marathon. After that, I just sort of started running a bit more. Nothing huge, it's in this video, nothing huge, just a few runs. And then I did decide to do the 3 castles, mainly because I had a place, very typical, isn't it? I had a place and I was like, well, I might as well do it. And I looked and I was like, as long as I don't like dawdle and run a bit of it, then I can at least like run half of it and then walk the rest in. It'll be absolutely fine, like that's doable. So I went and did it. My medal to show for it, which is cool. I like it because it's a wooden one, but it's colourful, so, and like 3D. So yeah, there's a whole video on the 3 Castles Ultra as well up now. So May really wasn't fantastic, and I did in total 56 miles, which was nothing where I wanted to be, but it was what I needed to do, because I haven't, spoiler alert, Future Beth hasn't had a problem with her leg hip thing since, and I have had some exercises to do as well, which obviously, as ever, I have not been fantastic at doing, but they are there and I know what I should be doing. So May, not a lot happened, but some really cool things happened. I've really enjoyed volunteering, tail walking that event, so hopefully I'll be invited back next year, and I would like to tail walk on one day and then run one of their other races on the other day, because it's a whole weekend, so loads of different things going on. Hello, Future Beth, just to tell you about my run on the 2nd of May. It was my first run of the month, and I only did a little 3k, it was 3k, a 5k, and it was after work on Friday, and I think I was just kind of pretending that I didn't have any pain on my right hip, leg, whatever it was, but yeah, no, I still didn't feel fantastic, so that was the last run I did for about 2 weeks. Yeah. I actually forgot that I went up to Oxford to volunteer at the finish line of the Thames Path 100 with Centurion. It's my 3rd time volunteering at this race. I actually got to stick all those Thames Path finisher labels on, which was actually quite scary. But no, I had a really good time, really enjoyed it. And then this was the Goring Gap tail walking, which was a lot of fun. And again, thoroughly enjoy volunteering. Monday the 19th, and I've been for a run. It's Monday, so that means run club. It starts in a new location because it's summertime now, so I had to cycle there, which was 3.5-ish miles, but it's quite a hill. And then did the run. It was 5 miles. It's 5 miles. Wasn't that impressed because I'm not fast at all, and I thought Mondays were supposed to be steady runs, but I was at the back, struggling to keep up for most of it, and I didn't really appreciate the 9-minute 44 mile down a hill pace, which was not fun. So yeah, that was run club done, and then I cycled back again. And I can tell you one thing, I'm still not keen on any idea of triathlon, because that was, well, that's a duathlon, I guess, but nope, that's enough for me. Thank you. 21st of May, which means it's my mom's birthday. It's also Wednesday. I've also just been for a little run. Went via the shop on the way back to get toothpaste and deodorant. What a combination. The only good thing about shorts, well, lots of good things about shorts with pockets on the side, is when you need toothpaste you can just stick it in the pocket. So yeah, just a 5k. I think it was over a 5k, whatever it was. But I went to stop my watch away in the shop, and somewhere I'd accidentally paused it along the way. No idea when. Not sure how much. I don't think it was much, but yeah. Second run of the week, which is it's nice to be back running, so it's time to do some physio stuff. The 26th of May, this was a run club, but it started at a different point because it's a bank holiday, so it was in the morning. James dropped me off and I did the run club run, and then I thought, I'll be fine, I'll just run to where he is, and it was actually a bit further than I thought it was going to be. So I did end up doing 10 miles, and then yeah, nice 10 miles, so that was actually a really good start to the week, so quite happy with that. But yeah, it was nice. It was nice to do a run with other people during the day rather than in the evening. It's Friday. That means two things. One, it's James's birthday, and it's also the Three Castles tomorrow. Definitely don't feel ready, but I'm gonna give it a go because I can walk it if I need to. So today I've just done a little run just to keep the legs going. So that's 13 miles already this week, which is actually a fair bit compared to what I have been doing. It's very warm out there today. I'm very sweaty, so just see how tomorrow goes.
Have a fantastic day out there.
There we go, that is May done. Not a fantastic May, not anywhere near where I'd have liked to have been, but it was needed, the rest was needed. I still did the ultra, maybe not the most sensible thing, but it wasn't like, you know, one of the longer races, so it felt okay. It didn't feel too unsensible to go do it. Probably still not sensible. There we go, that is May, and then yeah.